Hi everyone, welcome once again to another Kremzeek reviews, and this time we have Transformers Legacy Breakdown. Finally, we have the fifth member of the Stunticons, and my box here, as you can see, is a bit beat up. So I ordered this guy from BBTS. So this has been quite a delay, but we now have the fifth member of the Stunticons. So we are now going to unbox Breakdown and look at his features. So you guys already know that this guy is a remold of Wild Rider. So first things first, we gotta untie and then get his weapons in this paper bag. So he comes with two weapons, of course. So this is Transformers Legacy Deluxe figure Breakdown. As you can see, he's got a spoiler and a gun compared to the rest of the members. He's the only one with two different weapons. He doesn't have double guns or anything like that. Now, if we're going to look at his details, of course, his torso is different from that of Wild Rider. The chest is different. The head sculpt is different. His face is painted red with yellow eyes, as you can see here. So let me just focus on this. And it's got a large keyble in the back, just like Wild Rider. The back part of the legs, which is supposed to be a Lamborghini Countach, is also different from Wild Rider's part of the back of his leg as well. And articulation wise, his head rotates, of course, which is in a ball joint. His arms move outwards. He's got bicep swivel. His elbows bend or fold. He doesn't have any wrist rotation though. As you can see here, he's got waist rotation, and his legs move outwards, moves forwards and backwards. He's got thigh swivel, and his knee bend as well, and he's got some ankle rocking here. So pretty much basic figure for a deluxe figure, pretty much basic articulation. And this is his gun, and it is sort of like boomerang looking spoiler. So I don't know, maybe this is how you attach it together, but basically that's Breakdown's weapon. So I don't know with Hasbro, maybe they dropped the ball on with regards to Breakdown's design, especially in the alt mode, and we will look into that later on when we transform him into his alt mode or car mode, of course. So he also has that large back cable here, which I prefer folding rather than bringing out the fenders outwards. So yeah, there's no other way for you to hide this large back cable, as you can see here. So it's basically the same as that of Wild Rider. So now we are going to transform him into his alt mode, which is supposed to be a Lamborghini Countach, but it's not, really not. So first we fold his wrists into his arms sideways like that, and then bring out the head from the front part of the chest here, and then make sure the arms are sideways. Then bring down this part of the hood of the car. If it's much harder, you can move the side of the fenders of the car to bring it down. Basically, just make sure that it's in place, and then bring down this windshield. Then you rotate the waist like this, and then you open up the front part of the legs like this. Make sure the feet is out of the way. There. Do the other leg as well, and then fold them together, and the feet would be situated underneath the car, as you can see here, and make sure they're correctly tabbed in there. So there's not much details with regards to Breakdown's colors, except for that red stripe in front of his hood and some blue on the side of the car. Basically, that's where you put the spoiler, of course, in the back. Doesn't have any other pegs for the weapon. So this is basically Breakdown's alt mode.
The Transformers will return after these messages. We now now return to the Transformers.
So in the original G1 toy and cartoons, Breakdown was supposed to be a Lamborghini Countach, and if this is what Hasbro is trying to do, and we all know it's been for a few months now, that's not new news, so this still looks like a Ferrari 308, which is the same as that of Wild Rider, except from the back part, some slight differences there, which they're trying to make it look like a Countach, but not the front. So it just has an additional spoiler. The sides are the same, the hood is the same. So as you can see here with Wild Rider. But I'm happy that we have finally got our 5th member of the Stunticons. As you can see with Wild Rider, some pegs, it's nearer to the roof of the car. And as for Breakdown, doesn't have any pegs for weapons in his alt mode. So if we're going to transform them to their 3rd alt mode, which is the legs of Menasor, just make sure you lift this part of the windshield first, like this, and fold the hood into a 90-degree angle. And as you can see here, we have Menasor, and there are those 2 slots there that will push it in, and make sure that that purple part will push the covering in the front part of Menasor's legs. Make sure that they're properly tabbed in. And then we have our 5th member for Menasor. So this is an achievement unlock in my part. So I finally completed the Stunticons team, and which transforms or forms into Menasor. As you can see here, it's very poseable, of course, and the car's in the back part of Menasor's legs. And here is Breakdown once again with the rest of the cast of the Stunticons, which is Wild Rider, Dragstrip, and Dead End, and of course their group leader, which is Motor Master. So there we have it, and I'm very happy with my final member of the Stunticons. So let's get these guys out of the way for now, for Breakdown is the star of the show in this segment, of course. So as you can see, I've also altered the angle of the spoiler just to make it look like a bow or something. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my review of Breakdown Deluxe figure, which is part of the Transformers Legacy. And thank you guys for supporting the channel once again. Till next time.